Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kick this deep to start us off. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Makes the catch. It's Bell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Finding space at the 20. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And now the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back to throw. It's Lagway. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle course been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Dogs come to the line at 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Ball handed off. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. It's the running back of the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Lagway. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Shotgun formation here on third down. He's hit as he throws it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive, they're set up at their own 48. Hands off to the left. The pickup is 7 yards, now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. To throw, it's leg way. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
2nd and 10 here. He's going to hand this off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and short, trying to knock it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Timeout, Georgia.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Gators will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. minutes to play before half. They'll give it to the running back. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it in the open. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Go hand it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Lagway, bringing pressure. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Timeout is called to touch strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Just one more play here before halftime.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
A completion makes it second and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 16, with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Sturdivant. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. That's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Lagway. He's got it right near the end zone. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point is good, but down now 14, 24-10. The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Georgia offense will take over first and 10.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Florida.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. We'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia. They finish off the scoring drive.
Yeah, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. field and in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
Florida Gators will take over first and 10.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Good throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even at a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Grab down the middle. It's Young. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Can he make it to the marker? He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using his legs. It's Frazier. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Grab made by the tight end. Finds room at the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to throw. It's Lagway. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense, to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it.
Here's the throw deep downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you see your victory.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Caught in the backfield. It's McCray. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. What a catch! And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Looking to throw it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. To the air. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
There's the interception. Man, this defense... used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And the ball to the ground. The ball winds up bouncing out of bounds. They'll lose big yardage, but keep possession.
That's exactly what the defense needed here to get back into this game, a chance to get the turnover. And instead of getting on top of it, the ball ends up going out of bounds where the offense will retain possession.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. And the defense brings him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. The receiver grabs it. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Working clock with the ground game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Using the ground game there. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The shotgun running play call. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense going for it on 4th down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter.
He's looking deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. The ball is picked off.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson. And the timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.